Now it's Jackson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Ravens post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Now, this defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number one.
It should be number one, and in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate, you should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep him back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it was capped off by the touchdown run that came from Lamar Jackson. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. The Browns now going to take over late in this first half. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone. Could potentially tie this game up. Watson on first down. A quick throw there is incomplete.
I can assure you, setting up a screen is much more difficult than it appears. It requires excellent timing from everyone on the offense, and a defense's #1 goal is to throw that timing off.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. To throw is Watson. And he's going to lose a yard or two, taken down behind the line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Following that sack, Watson and the Browns backed up for a 3rd and long. The handoff to Ford up the middle. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On 4th down, Corey Bojorquez gets set to punt for Cleveland. Back deep is Steven Sims. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense going to take over late in this first half. And they may be content to take this 7-0 lead into the locker room. We'll see. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. He finds Aguilar over the middle. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. A short one there, caught by Likely. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcoming everyone to our downtown Orlando studios in this EA Sports halftime report. The Ravens were led in that first half by who else? The former MVP, Lamar Jackson. His touchdown run was a lone score of those first 2 quarters as his guys hold a 7-0 lead.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Just the one touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down at 7. Jackson from the shotgun. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Flowers. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And that's going to leave him with just one timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing is Jackson. Shifts past him at the 45. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now a timeout called for by the defense. So, boy, that's already the 3rd they burned here. They are out of timeouts now before we've even hit the 4th quarter. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 46. On the option right is Jackson. And he coughed it up. One of the linebackers has got it. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
And this is one of the dangers of letting your quarterback run the football. Now, look, he goes through ball security drills just like a running back does. But most of the time, the quarterback swings the ball away from his body. And in traffic, sometimes they forget to protect it.
Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the third quarter. And they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. need to take advantage of those opportunities, and this is a good one right in front of them.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. They will start this drive with Ford, and he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Watson. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10. Now Watson. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Ford. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
And that absolutely cannot happen. Just a gain of a yard in this situation, you've got to get chunks of yardage. Otherwise, the defense, very happy with what you're doing.
They'll come up now, 2nd and 9. Here's Watson. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end.
And remember, field goal does them no good in this situation.
You got to think they should be taking some shots for the end zone soon. Here's 1st down. Watson. Pass complete to Judy on the out route. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. No timeouts remain. 8 seconds on the clock. Watson to throw. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. And now time for one final play that has to be obviously in the end zone.
Can't wait to see what they call, but you want to get it to your best player. Sometimes you have to do it by formation. Move everyone to one side, and maybe he gets a one-on-one isolated on the backside.
One last throw here for Watson. And this is incomplete, so no miracles here on the final play, and this ball game is over. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory, and not all W's are created equal, CD, and this one came in shutout fashion.
Well, their offense certainly didn't need to do anything, right? They could take the day off, and they did. But the defense, they carried them in a big way.
Yeah, look, the offense obviously stuff to work on, but they did enough, and the defense carried the load.
But you know what they say, it's always fun to work on things if it didn't go well in your game with a victory in your pocket. And that's what they've got going forward.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Cleveland.